Well, howdy doody! Wow. 2 hours later. Yeah, 2 hours later, cutting grass. Not even all the grass. Yeah, is my body feeling that? It sure is. I got to roll around the house here, but then we got the back 40 there. Screw that. The kid's up to something. The kid helped me out because she picked up so much debris out of the yard to cut the grass. What you up to?
Do you want to see what I planted?
Of course I do. That's why I call her. Check out the greenhouse pink house status. The kid is excited as we trudge across the way to our new home. Yeah, I'll be sleeping in here before long.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll be sleeping in here before long. Hey, Diesel, it's so funny. The dogs are way across the way.
Yeah.
And I blew off the fireworks. Instantly, they all came back.
Where were they?
Way over there.
I didn't know that. When did this happen?
Well, when you're at school. I mean, good Lord. When I was riding around a lawnmower.
You're making it sound like right now. But, basically, I have my oregano.
But here, this is confusing. The other day, I planted little seeds in here.
I ripped them out.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I just put them somewhere else in the bed so they'll grow. Look at my basil,
Where'd you get these
though.
plants?
You bought me them.
Huh?
You bought me them.
Okay, so you're just not planting them.
This is my lettuce.
Yeah, I know. We did this the other day.
Dad, there's new plants.
Yeah, right. But
Do you notice them?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my oregano.
Yeah.
These are my sunflowers, and look. Actually, the seed is coming out.
Oh.
Now look at this. This is basil, but it fell off of that. And I'm having to reorganize this. The watering situation in here just isn't working. I planted the hydrangeas.
What do you mean the watering situation isn't working out here?
There's too much stuff I'm worried about hitting and getting wet. Look at my hydrangea. There are two right here.
Yeah.
This is rosemary. Do you want to smell it?
Good.
Okay. This is my bell pepper. Dad, watch. Parsley. These are my sunflowers. I'm gonna plant those in the garden when it's like time to. But it's not right now. Now I did transplant my devil's backbone, but it died. So I'm disappointed about that. I forgot to water it.
Okay, but now what I'm interested to see here is your new little planters here that you brought out here. So you got one over there.
I had them from a collection.
So what plant did you put in that? The tomatoes?
Oh, this is my tomato.
So you took that plastic one apart?
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
I have to get a stand to like hold this up so it can be like this.
I thought there were two tomato plants.
You didn't get me two.
So that one container was just one.
Yeah. It's gonna produce a lot though, and I added fertilizer to the soil.
What's the plant next to it? The dill?
This is dill. I don't have a pot for this right now, but it smells so good. Smell it.
Okay. Now what's going on with the little flowers up here?
Those are annuals.
Ooh, look at those up there. That died.
No, it didn't.
What about the other hanging plant?
It's not working out up there. It's a house plant. This isn't a house. But, do you see my basil sprouting?
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Good Lord. Dogs get right underneath your feet, man. About
Hey, Dad.
kill yourself.
Dad.
Yeah.
Do you want to come see this? See?
Yeah.
Look how pretty this is.
Okay.
Looks like an oyster. Look at this, Dad. Open it in there. That's the egg sac.
Well, you've ruined it.
No, I didn't. It's been bloomed.
Okay.
So, this, I don't know where I'm going to put this. Because it's too big for in here. I need to get a ton more vegetables.
Why don't you put it down the ground?
Well, I don't want it to get dark.
What do you mean it's going to get dark?
I have to put it... Oh, this is where I have it, right here. It has to have sunlight. Now, these, I'm really worried about. If this doesn't work out, what?
Well, you were so excited the other day about it. Now you're telling me it's doom and gloom?
No, it's not that. I just really want them to be perfect.
Well, how long does it take for them to, like, you know, do their thing?
Probably like 3 weeks.
Well, then how come Just a few days ago, you planted it, you're already freaking out.
Because I care about them. See, the soil, you don't want the water in there like that. Here.
Why don't you dump it in the plant?
Okay. Oh, there's Prince.
Oh.
This is so you can put it over like this.
Cool.
So it gets more stuff.
Moisture.
Not moisture, sunlight. Now, Dad.
Yeah.
How was cutting the grass?
33 years later, 34 years later.
Thank you for your purchase. Plant vitamin for seedlings. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. I need more plants, basically.
Need what?
Do you like what I did with the basil?
Yeah.
Look how it smells so good.
That's good.
Do you want to smell it?
Not really.
Why?
I'm good.
You're so boring. Do you know that?
So Bob Fern, you know who Bob?
Yeah.
So he's living in that house with that lady. There's a hoarder
Yeah.
that has like 6 other people.
Yeah.
So the other day, she asked him to come into this room to help do something.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes into this, like her lower level of her home where she has all these freezers.
Yeah.
And she brings out her deceased dog. And she wants Bob to hold his paw as she imprints his, paw.
Oh.
So then,
my
after she then takes the one deceased dog away, puts him back in the freezer, she brings another one out. And she wants to do the same thing. Yeah. So Bob, this guy's like 74 years old.
What did Bob do?
Well, he did. He held the dog and let her ring
What
up.
type
So
of
then,
dog
but here's
was it?
the greatest one.
What type of dog
then,
was it?
Then she brings out a dead parakeet.
Parakeet.
Bob, at this point, is like,
Dad, you can't be so judgmental. We had the guinea pigs frozen in our freezer for like 3 years. Do you remember that? What?
yeah, I sure
they were
do.
still out there.
Huh?
I thought the guinea pigs were still out there. What'd you do with them?
In the freezer?
Yeah. What are you laughing about?
You still think they're in that freezer?
Yeah, where are they?
No, my gosh, there's no way you believe that one.
Dad.
They went bye-bye.
You threw them in the trash, probably.
No, they're all right.
Where did you put them? You never told me.
Yeah,
Or
don't worry.
Mom.
Yeah, right. Don't even bring that up. So, well, we never did have a ceremony.
Parakeet?
Yeah.
How long have they been dead?
I have no idea.
You didn't ask?
I said, Bob, how many freezers? She has like 5. I said, I wonder what's in the rest of them. Probably one of your roommates.
That is actually the most weirdest thing
Oh my gosh. Bob's like, this is getting weird.
Wait, so,
I said, do you remember the movie Misery, Bob? With Anthony Hawkins?
wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, why did she ask him to do that? Like, why that specific?
Maybe she feels like Bob's more of just kind of a go-to guy. Good news is, the company he works for is given authorization in June to move back home down south.
Yeah.
And he can work remotely for 3 weeks.
How's his wife doing?
I guess okay. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah. So anyways.
How has your day been?
I made a great video this morning about the car tariffs.
What's going on if you don't mind sharing?
It's on my video. When I flash my video. Yeah, that's misery, right? Man, look at the pops. Oh, they're so digging. Something doing here, something here, and then I'm about to spray the damn gardens with just weed killer, I guess.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, baby.
How come the stuff we put down doesn't work?
I know. What a joke. What a joke. Because mulch has weeds in it. So the irony is, probably the mulch is above the surface. It just doesn't end, kid.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, kid.
Did you notice I got my nails done?
I didn't really pay attention, but now you mention it, yeah, they look very nice. You like them?
I love them.
All right, so the greenhouse adventures. You get up every morning now to water the plants.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
And I water them every night before bed.
Okay, so which plant is doing the best here?
How
do you feel about it?
It's going great.
Well, yeah, I know, but I thought you felt like your aloe vera had to be taken in.
They're house plants, not a greenhouse.
So you're saying they can't have this really really radical change of temperatures.
They're meant to be kept at like 70 degrees.
Okay.
Like in the summer, I could maybe, but it's too sunny for the one. You shouldn't have put our phone number up there on his collar.
Well, I'm not actually there looking at that collar with looking at the phone number.
I brought out this house plant to see how this one does, because in my room it's too dark.
Okay.
You can tell by the leaves. Now my bulbs are sprouting. Look.
Yeah, I know. That's a pretty cool container I bought you from Costco.
I love it.
Yes, that's nice, isn't it?
My snake plant is doing really well.
Yeah.
These, once it gets warmer out, can I tell you what I'm going to do with these?
Yeah.
I'm going to plant them around this.
Around what?
This.
Around what?
The door.
Outside?
Yeah.
You think that's going to last these dogs? Oh, there's no way. There's no way. If we didn't have this locked down, this would be destroyed. I dare you to leave this door open and go in the house for a few hours.
I'm never inside that long.
Well, I dare you to leave the door open throughout the day.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Well, that's why I built you this greenhouse. This is your little compound to protect your nice little plants.
I think during the night.
Maybe we should play the plants some music. You got a speaker right there.
I know, but I like to listen to my earbuds.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about at nighttime you leave the speaker on with a little
That
music
doesn't
for
work
them.
like that. Doesn't
Okay.
work like that. Now, let me tell you something.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna get a potter for this dill.
Okay. We probably have one sitting around here somewhere.
Actually, you're right, we do.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go get it.
Go get it.
I forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
I literally forgot about it.
Go get it right now.
Oh, my baby! Hi, Gypsy. Why does she do that when I give Prince attention?
She wants attention, like all you ladies.
Her stitching is red.
Mm-hmm. I'm amazed they're not unstitched. Where'd the diesel?
You're so
There he is.
You're so cute, baby. I love you.
Okay. Did the little girl, did the little lady find another planter?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Wow. Now, what we should do, we can take that speaker out of there and I'll give you a little bit more room. You're not going to be using that.
Well, my fear is, just so you know, this is actually my journal that I'm journaling and all the stuff I plant.
Yeah. I mean, do you want that little speaker in there? You never use it.
No, and I'll tell you
I just put it in there to get it out of the way because
I'll tell you why. Like, just tell me.
because you have your earbuds.
I just don't want to get it wet. And
You're
ruin
not.
it.
You're not here. Just hand that over here. Good job. Thank you, baby.
I just don't want to ruin it.
You're not going to ruin it. I think it was that expensive. All right. So, wow, you got another big project going here.
Dill. I love dill.
Wow.
Really pretty.
That's beautiful.
I love dill.
That's awesome.
Look how pretty it is.
It is.
Now,
Hey, put your little plaque up in front of Kiefer's bag. We'll put that on eventually. Just lay it. There you go.
now my basil I'm going to put right here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put this right here.
Just put it on top of that cover. Just,
No, because I use it at night.
Okay.
Warm. Then this can come out right here. See, my goal is I kind of want to bring these plants down so I can water them easier.
Well, that's a good idea.
If that makes any
You
sense.
can group them up together.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Now, I love Gerber daisies.
Mm-hmm. Pretty.
Geraniums I also love. But if you look, this flower is actually two.
I see. Wow. Twins. What are they called? What's that really called? They're joined together?
Siamese twins.
No, the people's bodies are joined together. Like hempodites or something like that.
I thought they were Siamese.
Oh, no.
Alright, now I'm going to put this up here. Because this is like my house plant area.
Yeah, that looks good.
And I'm going to put this over here so I don't get Kiefer's stuff
Right.
away.
Yeah.
This right here.
Right.
Then this plant, I'm not able to really water it.
Oh, it should maybe be a house plant?
No.
Can that be outside?
It can be outside, but I have to get rid of this. You don't want dead leaves on here, Dad.
Yeah.
You don't want dead leaves on here.
Why is that?
Because it takes away, like, nutrients from the other thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not able to water it that well, and I think that's a big issue.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to put it right here, and I have to come back and water right now. Because I planted a lot of new things now. I'm going to put this
Careful. Careful.
back
Oof.
in here.
Oof. Yikes. Good Lord.
Okay. Dad,
Yeah.
I just know what happened?
What happened?
I fell.
Like popcorn.
And I knocked over my rose plant.
Really? That's too bad. That's too bad. Sorry to hear that, baby. Poor baby.
I just knocked the dirt everywhere.
Because you're just too cluttered in here.
Huh?
You're just too cluttered.
No, I'm not. I'm not a cluttered person.
Oh, what is
Whoa!
what the hell's going on?
I thought that was...
Diesel's intrigued at something out here. Diesel's in the pond looking at something.
Dang it.
Oh, you know what he's doing? I think he's looking at your plant. The one you chucked in the pond. This is classic. You know that?
What?
Your plant that you chucked in the pond, Diesel's intrigued by it. Wow, my fire started up again. This is classic. That fire starts every now and then. That's crazy. The fire started again. Hey, where's a tennis ball?
In the garage.
Here's a Kiefer ball way down here, actually. Huh?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how Tango looks like an Englishman with his biscuit and cup of tea?
I sure have.
Hey, Prin. You're so cute, Princess.
Oh, this thing is split in half.
Do you want me to go get you a ball? Dad?
Yeah, let's see if the
Do
dogs...
you want me to go get you a ball?
Well, I already put everything in on top of my phone.
I'll go get it really
And my
quick.
remote control. I dumped them all on the ground, so you know.
I'll go get one for you.
We're going to get a bunch of them for the dogs.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. I always thought these Kong balls were solid inside. Look, it's not. Look at that. So they're hollow. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. There's the deer. So let's see how this all plays out, everybody. Here's the deer. There's a bunch of deer. Look at all the deer up there. Look, they're not even doing anything. Look, they're not even doing anything. Now, they've already destroyed a back part of my fence. The deer have.
Prince, watch. Dad, watch. Prince, sit. Prince, sit. Princey, Prince, Prince, sit.
Wow.
Diesel, sit. Gypsy, sit. Gypsy, sit. Sit. She caught it.
And that's funny. Rebels in the back 40 there.
Here, what do you want the balls for?
Huh?
What do you want the balls for?
I was on play. I was to see how far they swim out to get the ball.
Alright, let's go see.
Let's just see how brazen they are. We'll go over here near the this little better area, I think, actually. More fresh water. It's not as muddy. I'm gonna check it out over here.